Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be covering the controversial project Kadena. Please consider doing me a favor and hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Kadena is currently trading at a price point of just under 52 cents. It has a market cap of 125 million, and that ranks 174th among all cryptocurrencies. Kadena has a max supply of 1 billion and a circulating supply of 242 million. Kadena reached its all-time high back in the 2021 bull market of $28. It's currently down 98% since then. And if you guys are looking to invest in Kadena, you can get it through Binance or KuCoin, which are two of the largest centralized exchanges. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to go over a little bit of what Kadena actually is. Kadena is a proof-of-work blockchain that combines the proof-of-work consensus mechanism from Bitcoin with directed acyclic graph principles to offer a scalable version of Bitcoin. Now, what's important about this is that they run on proof-of-work. Most Layer 1 projects these days run on the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which a validator's probability to confirm the next block is directly correlated to how many tokens they have staked, always making the network more centralized. The rich always have more power and more control. Proof-of-work was always thought to be more decentralized. The issue is no one thought you could scale proof-of-work. However, due to them combining the DAG principles, they supposedly have found a way to do so, which would mean that they have supposedly found a way to solve the blockchain trilemma: decentralization, security, and scalability, which would actually be the first ever project to accomplish that. Although I will say they have a very big competitor these days with Kaspa, as Kaspa has also just recently broken all-time highs and is continuing to grow every single day and has a massive community behind them. But Kadena also has a huge community. Kadena has already scaled its network from 10 to 20 blockchains and can do so again in the future, if necessary. This final addition to Kadena was its private Curo Layer 2 blockchain, which supports up to 8,000 transactions per second across 500 nodes. However, supposedly with the use of Chainweb, Kadena can handle up to 480,000 transactions per second, which is a big reason Kadena got a lot of hype back in the 2021 bull market, as that is way more than any Layer 1 project. Now, Kadena was founded in 2016 by Stuart Popejoy and Will Martino. Stuart Popejoy led JP Morgan's emerging blockchain group before founding Kadena and has 15 years of experience building trading systems and infrastructure and finance. So naturally, having connections to JP Morgan is going to give a project a lot more credibility. And my personal favorite person within Kadena is Dr. Stuart Haber, who is the co-inventor of blockchain technology and the most cited author in the Bitcoin white paper, the OG Bitcoin. He was cited 3 different times, which yet again will give Kadena credibility that most projects do not have. Now, when you look at Kadena's website, Build the Future on Kadena, empowering builders for innovation, build without compromise. Kadena makes blockchain work for everyone. Our ecosystem provides the security of Bitcoin, virtually free gas, unparalleled throughput, and smarter contracts. Plug us in, deploy, and scale. They have proven security, safer smart contracts, no-cost transactions, industrial scalability, energy efficient at scale. And now they also have some very nice partners: Celo, Cosmos, Binance, Ledger, which is one of the best hardware wallets, and Flux, which is one of my personal favorite gems. Flux is essentially decentralized cloud infrastructure, similar to that of AWS or Google Cloud, except decentralized. Polkadot, CoinMetro, Zelcore. And then if you guys are looking to invest in Kadena, they have some good news articles that you guys might find fascinating, especially the ones that talk about a $100 million grant program for Web3 builders. Now, when you go to Kadena's Twitter, they have 310,000 followers, and they're still very active, which is a great thing to see. Most people complain about Kadena being dead, and I know Twitter is not everything, but at least if you have a team that's still posting every single day, it shows that they at least care to keep their community up to date. And the next thing I want to show you guys is a historical snapshot of November 14th, 2021. This was the top of the bull market when Bitcoin was reaching its all-time highs. Bitcoin was trading at 65,466. And if you scroll all the way down, you can see Kadena here, a top 100 cryptocurrency. It's ranked 57th, has a market cap of just under 3.4 billion, and it was trading at a price point of $21.58. And at this point, all Kadena was hype. Their ecosystem was not developed at all. And now the reason I'm showing this is so you guys can see the potential that Kadena actually has, because they are no longer even in the top 100 cryptos right now. Oh wow, and I just noticed they are also ranked above Quant, which, as many of you guys know, Quant is one of my favorite cryptos, and I think Quant will do phenomenal next bull run. But if you start looking at some of the projects that are above them, Neo, which had a market cap of 3.4 billion, FTX 6.7 billion, and we know what happened to them. Terra Luna 22.9 billion, and they also completely crashed. And then 2 meme coins, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, 29 billion, 34 billion. Now, I'm not saying I expect Kadena to reach the top top 20 cryptos. However, I do believe Kadena will eventually get its time to shine. There are a lot of people that are going to want to try out the world's first scalable proof of work blockchain. And if it actually can handle up to 480,000 transactions per second, that is incredibly fast. And now if we go to market cap up, we can compare Kadena to some of those other projects and their all-time highs. So if you put Kadena in and you put Neo in, theoretically, if Kadena were to reach the all-time high market cap of Neo, it'd be trading at a price point of $53, and that'd be a 103x. Now, obviously, 100x is no easy task. However, Neo's all-time high market cap was only 12.8 billion, which is actually not near as high as you would think for 100x. Like, there are a lot of layer 1 projects that reach similar to that. And market cap wise, that would only be a 4x from where Kadena reached. And now, if you are a believer in Kadena and you believe it could reach the market cap that Terra Luna reached last bull run, it would be trading at a price point of $169, and that would be a 328x. Now, personally, I do not see this happening. However, if it were to do so, it would have to reach a $41 billion market cap. Now, if I had to predict where I think Kadena could end up next bull run, I could see a reality where it ends up similar to what Shiba Inu is at right now, which is just under $6 billion, which if it did so, it'd be trading at a price point of $24.77, and that'd be a 48x. And I do think that is a more bullish scenario. There's a chance it doesn't even go this high. Like, if I'm going to be completely honest, my biggest problem with Kadena right now is the fact that Kaspa exists. They definitely have their differences where technology is concerned. However, Kaspa has an enormous community, and it's the new, exciting, upcoming technology. Now, again, I'm not saying Kadena can't perform very well, but there are a lot of people that want to see what Kaspa can do, and it has never experienced a bull run. But these price predictions are just for educational purposes. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. And now, if you look at Kadena on the weekly time frame, the first thing you'll notice is it has gotten completely beaten to the ground. You could argue it's in a little bit of a falling wedge, but I don't like the fact that it's a lower low. Now, you could also argue that Kadena is in a double bottom right now at that 51-cent level, which could be a good support level, and Kadena could possibly get a bounce off of this. And if you look at the stochastics, they were oversold and are starting to push up, and the RSI is extremely oversold, which is a really good thing to see. But the reality of Kadena is it has gotten absolutely destroyed. If you guys do believe in this project long term, it might not be a bad time for you to start dollar cost averaging in. And keep in mind, Kadena and most other cryptocurrencies right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. So the stochastics and the RSI are getting a little bit high, but that's not the end of the world. But there is a very bullish sign on Bitcoin. If you look at the moving averages, the 21-day recently crossed the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross. Typically, that signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. And in my other videos, I talked about how price action was trading away from the 21-day moving average. And typically what will happen is price action will come down and touch the 21-day and bounce off of it as support, which is pretty much exactly what happened. And now price action is potentially forming a little bit of a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time, and the measured move would take you to about 35K. Now, measured moves do not always play out, and keep in mind, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So all of a sudden, if it comes out that the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF gets accepted, that could skyrocket the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it comes out that the XRP case gets reversed, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just realize, anything can happen in crypto. But that's about all. I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about Kadena long term? Do you think Kaspa will become what Kadena was meant to become? But please consider doing me a favor and hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand, and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome,